Jaeger bomb. I could be drinking whiskey. I could be drinking beer. If I could drink responsibly, why the hell would I be here? Out there shaking your ass. The only problem I got now is this empty glass. Drop it in and throw it down. Can I get me another round? I need a Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. Maybe I should stop now, before it gets too late. The bartender gives me the nod. One more would be great. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'll call an Uber, then I'll quit. My last Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. I could be drinking whiskey. I could be drinking beer. If I could drink responsibly, why the hell would I be here? With a Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. Hey man, I'm gonna get me one more. What about you? What the hell? Give me one
more. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Oh, yeah. I see we're going to get into it already. We want to start. We'll wait just a little bit so everybody can come in so we don't have to take and talk about the same thing over and over and over again, right? Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Ready for the weekend? It's coming up. There's a few people I wouldn't mind seeing, but yeah, there's not. I hear what you're saying. I go back in mid-October and schedule the next procedure. Hello? Yes, thank you, thank you. Hit the thumbs up button for sure. Oh my. Lots going on, lots going on. Yes, the big polyp was removed. Lots of things went wrong. Yes, I was early this. I'm still a little, I'm not 100%, still a little tired, still a little, you know. So I got up, I got ready. We're going to do the damn thing. And then I'm going to go do my thing and relax. Oh. Yeah, things don't always go as planned. But hey, shit happens. What are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Hey, what's going on? It's camo. Smart. smiling. Think you had his back to carry on. I don't know what that means, but okay. Shit does happen. Yes, it does. Indeed, it does. Oh. It's me. Hello. Barefoot propped up on a pillow after bunion surgery. Oh, that's fun. On Monday, yeah. I had a sister-in-law that went through that bunion stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is my all-in-one studio. Oh, pause, Steve. Hope you're recovering okay after your procedure. Remember, medicating with Jack Daniels option take care. Yeah, right? Yeah, the studio is an all-in-one studio. I have art supplies back there, and my guitars are over here, and yeah, it does. It serves many purposes, many purposes. I clean my firearms here. I do all kinds of stuff in this studio. As I once told Mom, time goes marching along, but unfortunately it marches all over your body. Yes, it does. It sure does. Yo, Max, what's up? Yeah, getting old, you gotta go through some things. And I know I'm gonna be, have people making fun and saying this and that, and we all know who we're talking about, but that's okay. They're gonna get old too. Farco! Shit's gonna happen to them too. Did you mean to title this as that he finally has a pastie as opposed to pasty, which is something that strippers used to cover their nipples in the 60s? Nope. A pasty. A pasty. That's right. If they are lucky, you are correct. You are correct. So to those who want to say things and make fun, I'll say this. I'll look into the camera so I can say it right to them. Don't go get checked. Don't get tested. No, don't do it. Don't do it at all. Because that way, when you find out, it'll probably be too late. And please let us all know so I can be the first one to make fun of you and laugh as you perish a slow, painful, horrible demise. I will be the first one there to laugh in your face. So please, don't go get checked out. Please, just avoid it at all costs. You moronic pieces of garbage. All right, yeah, so. Hey, what's up? All right, let's just start. Let's go ahead. We'll just start and we'll talk about Tater. Oh, wait. Let's see. Kevin News has sobered me up from feeling sorry about my bullshit problems, I admit. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I've been fortunate enough to live to an older age. Grandchildren and great-grandchildren are my reward. Yes, correctamundo. Yep. Yes, he did. What's up, Tar Heels? Melanoma as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, so Tater, as he's up in Michigan doing his thing, he's been trying to get a hold of the famous pastie. It's a little dough. It's like a Hot Pocket kind of thing. It's a meal wrapped in dough that the miners took with them, and it's basically like a big meat pie, and it's got usually beef and potatoes and, like corn and or carrots and whatever they throw in there, and they wrap it in a dough. But he's been trying to find one of these, and a lot of them are sold out or it's closed and blah, 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 blah. But he finally got to find one and experience it. And I don't think he enjoyed it very much. Diana seemed to like them, but I don't think he liked it too awfully much because it had onions in it. And I guess, I don't know, onions and the carrots. He doesn't like decorations and all that other stuff. So, yeah. So that's what he actually did. And yeah, a lot of people are saying that Carnivore did it and this and that and all the other stuff. We don't like, yeah, right. But, yeah, I feel the same way. I'm not a big fan either, but the dude's going through a lot. And, yeah. And here's the deal. Here's what I'll say about everybody with their carnivore stuff. Everybody's a doctor. Everybody's a lawyer. Everybody knows everything. You can't say this. You can say that. You're not allowed to do this. You're allowed to do that. You did. If you do this, you're going to get sick. If you do this, well, here. Anybody remember this guy? Remember that guy? Remember the show, The Biggest Loser? Remember that dude there in the middle? Remember that guy? Good old Bob. Remember that guy? Vegetarian. Vegetarian. He didn't eat the dreaded evil red meat. Exercised regularly. Kept himself in tippity tip-top shape. Yeah. He ate right, according to most people. That's right, the correct way. But in February 2017, what happened? At the age of 51, he collapsed from a major widowmaker, a heart attack. That's right. He had a giant heart attack, eating vegetables, going to the gym, working out, being in tip-top shape, showing other people how to be in tip-top shape, how to eat right. And guess what? It didn't stop it from happening. He didn't eat red meat. Explain that one away, children. What was it? Was it the carnivore diet? No, I don't think it was. So when everybody comes up with their excuses and everybody's a big fucking do this and live forever. No, I don't care how much plastic surgery you get. I don't care how many fucking injections you put in your lips or in your face or how much Botox you shoot in or how much you lift your ass, lift your tits, get your face lifted. You're still going to get old and you're still going to take the big dirt nap. And some people just have genetic conditions. Their family passed down some shit from whatever to whatever. So you can eat whatever you want. You can fucking eat kale and spinach and be like Popeye and never touch red meat. You can fucking go to the gym every single day like good old Bob Harper did. And you can still have health issues and have a heart attack. And you can't even blame it on eating red meat when the man was a vegetarian. So maybe eating vegetables is what's making everyone drop over. No, just quit being silly, people. You don't know what the fuck happened. Kevin had an issue. He had a heart issue many years ago that he knew all about. He prepared for. He said he knew it was coming. He went to the doctor. He saved money and everything. He got prepared because he knew one day he's going to have to get it taken care of. And some people, I don't know, but some people said that getting a blood clot and having a stroke is kind of a common thing, you know, after the procedure that he had. I don't know that for sure, but the thing is the guy had cancer. He had his aortic aneurysm thing and everything else long before he started a carnivore diet and he had a stroke. But everyone's going to blame something or this or that or say whatever, but you can't stop people. You're just, they're going to say and do whatever they want, perpetuate whatever. So if you want to eat fucking rocks and grass, eat rocks and grass. If you want to eat fucking cows, eat cows. If you want to eat fish, eat fish. If you want to eat tomatoes and potatoes and anything else that ends in an O, eat that. If you want to eat watermelons and grapefruit and peaches, eat that. No one gives a shit. I know I don't. I'm not going to tell you what to eat or how to live. Yes, he did. He had a stroke. He was in the shower. He said, hello. I didn't catch the update yet. But yeah, seems to be doing okay. All things expected, all things considered, I mean. Doctor told me one time that you can do all to do right, and if your pancreas doesn't work. Exactly. It's there's a guy who drank 5 giant energy drinks, probably late 30s. He had a stroke right after drinking all of them, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if people ask me what I do, I tell them. I'm not out here trying to convert no one or tell everybody anything. I don't care what you do. It's up to you. You're the one that, dictates what you do, how you live, what you want to do, what you don't. One of my classmates jogged miles every day. Many years into his 60s, halfway through his daily run, boom, fell out. Yeah, again, you just never know. I eat better when I'm feeling good. Junk food calls. Yeah. You'll give me. Wow, that's a good one. That's eat nuts and berries, rocks and things. Yeah, eat pine cones. You'll give us damn. Wow, that brings back memories. I'm eating smoked wings right off the smoker. That sounds good. Yeah, I mean, again, you can do like you just said. You can do everything that you're told that is right. And then again, if you're our age, you can do everything that you were told was right 20 years ago. And then today they're going to tell you, oh, that's not, no, that's bad. Everything's flipped upside down and backwards and you're just doing it all wrong. And then 10 years from now, they'll say whatever you're doing right now today. Oh, no, you shouldn't have done that. It'll change. Don't worry. They'll find something else out or figure something else out. But you can do whatever you're told you can do. You can go to the doctor and then listen to the doctor. Every single word they tell you, you can take every single pill that they tell you to take, and guess what? You're still going to drop dead. It's going to happen. Yeah, well, we all said the one thing. Well, a bunch of people said the one thing. He still hasn't mentioned anything about his prior surgery or anything, so I wonder if Tater will even mention that his good buddy Kevin had a stroke. Or if he's too wrapped up in his own everything to even mention it. Comfortable. Yeah. I'll tell you what's getting annoying with Tater. He hasn't said it recently in like this last video, but everything's free 99. We got this for free 99. We're staying here and it's free 99. Oh, that shit gets annoying. I guess you can say that, but yeah, when it's your time, your time. I'm a carbaholic. A lot of people, like I said, they do everything right. They exercise. They don't overdo it. They just exercise. They take their walks. They get enough sleep. They eat their veggies and they eat their fruits and they stay away from this and that and the other thing. And guess what? Boom. You know, all these people that basketball stars and other people in top fit shape going early, just like Bob, good old Bob. He was a he didn't pass, but I mean, a specimen of health and exercise, and still had a heart attack. How did that happen? Because there's other things involved. Lots of things going into all that shit. All right, let's see. Let me get down here. I'm sorry about everybody up above there. When is the Naughty Bus going to be sold? I don't know. The Naughty Bus is not on anybody's radar at the moment. Tater doesn't even care about it. Yes, Kevin does have a girlfriend. I'm sure she's probably the one that called 911 and everything and got the help there. Well, yeah, we can't. I don't go with the bodybuilder stuff because a lot of them guys take stuff that they should. They do steroids and all kinds of other shit. But I'm just talking about just normal athletes or people, like I said, not necessarily gym rats that go work out like crazy. But just older people as you age, just do normal things like take a walk and do some serious exercise, not sit on the couch and get old. And, they eat right and healthy, they eat their kale and their spinach and, and all that shit. What's up, Carrie Joe? And still get sick, have this, have that, Again, you have to take so many things into account. One, your area. Where do you live? Where do you live? Do you live out in the middle of nowhere where you can actually see the stars and there's not a whole lot of smog? Or do you live in a city? Do you live next to, like me, a railroad track? Do you live next to some kind of industrial plant that's pumping shit in the air that you're breathing all your life? Do you live near a nuclear plant? Do you live near this? Do you live near that? Did your parents have a history? Did your grandparents and then your parents, did they have a history of heart issues or this or that or the other thing or whatever it may be? But people were quick to oh, it was this. It had to be. Oh, he drove a Ford. It was because of that. So, it doesn't much matter. No matter what you do, people are going to say whatever. I was 73 3 days ago. Nice. Well, happy belated birthday. Diane Slinger bus Tater hasn't announced the selling the Naughty Bus yet, but predicted in Mississippi. Yeah, I don't know. Excuse the hell out of me. If Diana said it on her channel, on her Rumble thing, that she was selling. She wanted to sell the van and get a car. So if she does that, I hope they have the bus so she can stay in that once in a while, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I am ever surprised by anything Eric does these days. Yeah, right? Random is the big killer around here. Yeah, right. Right on, yep. Yeah, the shot. Yeah, could be that too, yeah. Hey, what's up? King's Auto. What's going on, man? Throwing the carrots. Let's see. Diana and Eric are not together. Diana took the bus for her OnlyFans. You give it 6. Life is a short journey, even if one is lucky enough to make it past old age. Yes, that is agreed. We are not here all that long in the grand scheme of things. I could eat healthier and I could eat worse, but tonight I'm going to enjoy my second beer. There you go. Yeah, the stuff that they call food and nutrition, it's ridiculous. It's crap. And I don't give a shit if you're a doctor or a surgeon or a dietitian. The shit that they call food is garbage. And the shit that they give you to fix shit, and I'm talking medications, are garbage. And I'm going to say it again. They're garbage. Garbage. it's a little joke. You see, you have a hangnail? We'll take this pill and you will get, and it's a big long list of all the things, Do not take if you're allergic. Notify your doctor immediately if you do. Do you have high blood sugar? Take this pill. Do you have type 2 diabetes? Well, take this pill. It'll give you pancreatic cancer, ass bleeding, and a fucking major brain hemorrhage. But hey, you won't have diabetes anymore. Take this pill. And don't worry, if you have heart palpitations, we have another pill that we can give you to fix that. That'll give you, everything that they tell you is going to give you something else. It's all about just take this. Take this. So I will piss people off because apparently that's what I do best anyway. But we all know our health system here in the United States is broken. You go to the doctor says, you should get this. And a health insurance company says, oh, well, maybe you should, but, and even the insurance, look, almost $200 a month for health insurance, and then you go to the doctor and they say, okay, well, cool, but this is what we're going to do. And then this is how much your copay is. And then even the insurance companies, they push shit. They bombard you with things. Hey, you should go get this checked. Go get this thing. Go get it. It's time for this. You should get this every 10 years. You should do this every 3 years. You should get this an annual. Do this, get this, go get this check, go get that, go get this, go get it done. You go, okay, I'll get it done. It's covered. We'll cover it. Cool. It's cool. We'll go get it done. So then you go get that scan and they go, hey, we found something. And they say, we need you to come back. We need you to get this taken care of immediately, within a month. Okay, well, let's schedule it. Okay, we can get you in 6 months. You said I needed to get it done in a month. Well, yeah, but we can't fit you in until 6 months because, get this checked out. And we have to, if we can do 20 of these a day, we're going to do 21 a day. So as we and the doctors and the insurance companies are saying, get this test done, get this test done, get this shot, get this test done. We have to schedule all these people so we can scan them and check them. So when we find something, we really don't have time to fix it because we don't leave any time. Because again, if we can do 20 of these, we're going to do 21 a day. So if you have an emergency, I suggest you go to urgent care or the emergency room and cross your fucking fingers. And then the all important insurance company that told you, go get this. Hey, if you have our plan, you're covered for this checkup and this scan and this thing. Cool. And then they go, oh, no. We only pay for those for every 10 years, once every 10 years. No. But the doctor said I need to go back. Too bad. I hope you can afford it because we don't cover that. And you go, oh, okay. Awesome. So you found something out because the scan that you're pushed constantly, and again, you go in for your little annual checkup. Do you want this shot? Do you want that shot? Do you want a tetanus shot? Do you want a fucking pneumonia shot? Do you want a shingle shot? Do you want to? Here we got a whole line of them. We got a whole bunch of them right here. We can give you shot after shot after shot after shot. Do you want this shot? Do you want that shot? But again, you get a scan. They find something out, and they go, "Oh well, we don't cover that. Your plan doesn't cover that. Or if it does cover it, it's $300 or $400 or $500 copay. Oh, you had to go to the ER? Oh, well, we'll cover a lot of that, but you still have a copay for that. That's a couple $100. And it's crazy. And it's just like Mercedes from the RVI couple said, when they're dealing with John, trying to figure out what's going on. You go in and you go, I'm not feeling right. Well, what's the problem? I feel, I don't know, lethargic or whatever. Okay, well, let's scan this, but it might be this. Let's scan that. And the insurance company goes, okay, we'll do that. Well, we didn't find nothing. You're fine. Well, I still feel like shit. Well, didn't find anything. So then you go back and you go, well, what about that? Well, I don't know. And the insurance company says, well, we'll authorize this. So you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going. And then one day, maybe one day if you're lucky, the insurance companies and the doctors all get together and go, hey, let's make this person feel better. In the meantime, just keep on paying your premiums, folks. Just keep on paying your premiums and do whatever. I don't know. It's just nuts to me. Insurance paid $970 for my 90-minute ambulance ride. 90 minutes, wow. Yeah, I can imagine Kevin getting flown and everything. Them helicopter flights is expensive. I used to know a couple. Well, I knew two flight medics, and one pilot. And yeah, that shit is expensive. My had a blood clot, and they cleaned his ears. Damn. USA is the worst country you want to live. Free junk food, go to the doctor and get charged an arm and a leg. Oh, let's get your house because you can't afford health insurance. Well, that's the thing too. My dental insurance said they won't replace a crown over a broken 7 years. Oh, we don't even get me started with dentists. They're a pain in my ass. I hate them people. I despise the dentist. Yeah. I'm sure insurance will pick up some, but it ain't going to pick up everything. Unless he's got far better insurance than I got. I spent 38 days in the hospital earlier this year with insurance, so I still have bills from it. Yeah, I bet. Well, like I said, I had that procedure done. Well, the first I had the colonoscopy, and they took out 5 little polyps and said, you have a big one, you got to come back because it's a different procedure. We can't do it, blah, 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 blah. And when I called the insurance company to check, they said, oh, no, we only colonoscopy every 10 years. But once the doctor, the hospital, whatever said, they put it, I guess, however they code it and everything, the bill wasn't thousands. It was only a couple hundred. But still, I pay almost $200 a month, and now I still got to pay a couple hundred for that. So I got that procedure done. And then afterwards, again, I had complications. Things didn't go right, and I had to go into the ER. The procedure was Friday. I went into the ER and spent the day Sunday in the ER, and I got a bill for that. So it's just, everything's a bill. Lucky I have good insurance. Dermatologist found skin cancer on my shoulder just recently. Oh, no shit. But after further probing, it grew into and attached to my clavicle. Oh, surgery got it last week. Now home. Oh, no shit, man. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you caught it anyway. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know. Going to the doctors is a pain in the ass. And again, my little doctor, she's a little Indian lady. She's cool. I like her, but she's a doctor. She gets fed up with shit too, but it's not her per se. It's the whole conglomeration, the corporation, the business part of it that doesn't care about you or anybody else. She does what she can, but you know what you're going to, you know. But to go to the doctor and get this shit checked out so you catch stuff early enough. Mike didn't mention about Kevin either. Yeah, he probably will soon. And once, if Kevin gets a hold of him, who's Kevin's girlfriend, no one that anybody knows. She stays out of the limelight, so to speak. She's been around forever, off and on. Yeah, it is good that it worked out, that's for sure. Wow. That's a trip, yeah. Well, like I said, Life Flight, well, that's what it's called here. Life Flight is fucking, phew. You have insurance, the doctor will take negotiable rate, which is much cheaper. No insurance, you have to pay the whole thing. No reduction. Oh, really? That's crazy. Everything was fine until the government took over healthcare. Yeah, I don't want to make this a political thing, but everything wasn't great. It was still kind of shitty, but once Obamacare kicked in, I don't care what anybody says, everything really went to hell then. Like I said, it wasn't great before, but it's really fucked up now. That is all. I am good now, just waiting for stitches removal next week. Awesome. That's good to hear, man. And again, glad to see, if you go in and get this shit checked out, you can catch it in time. Yeah, he has a female friend that stays there. I think there's other people staying there too as well. But yeah, he does have people to help him out. He's not alone. Once he does come home, I didn't check on the update to see what the update was. If he's still in the hospital or what's going on at the moment. I'll try to keep up with it. And again, I'm not a big Kevin fan, but the dude is going through a lot, and I wish him all the best for sure. For sure. I got for insurance my insurance is good, just my meds are over. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. That's one thing. I don't have a lot of meds to take. I take my blood pressure medicine, which I've been taking forever, which takes me back to things that are, probably most likely hereditary. Because I've had high blood pressure since I was as long as I can remember. I don't know her. I know her name, and I've known about her for years. Again, she was off and on. And I mean, years ago, like you'd catch a knee or something in a video inside the vehicle, and who was it? It was her. But again, she has nothing to do with none of this bullshit. She's not a YouTuber. She's not one of those that you would see even in the background, like at Aj's party. And she's none of that. She's just a regular person. She doesn't want anything to do with this crap. And I respect that. Again, I'll talk trash about Tater, and I'll talk trash about Kevin when he's being a dickhead and everybody else. But people like that, I don't do shit like that. That's wrong. But yeah, I know who she is. Like I said, I don't know her, but I know her name and know she's been around and stuff like that. I just finished 25 radiation treatments for prostate cancer. Ooh, that's rough, man. I don't get any bills. Medicare and TRICARE for life cover everything. Well, I am so glad for you because mine is not that good. Well, I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for the insurance that I do have. And again, it's just under $200, but it's still money.
Yay!
Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that. They take medical from your check in Canada. Yeah. She's pretty tough. Yeah, stay away from the madness, right? Partial payment help for left eyeball. Yeah.
Yay!
Thank you. Yeah, it's just the thing. I mean, and again, what Kevin's going through is far worse than my shit. Yeah, Bree had to work. She told me she wouldn't be around tonight. She had to work. Yeah, but hello. But yeah, I just had the eye thing that I had to pay a small copay for, and then I had the first colonoscopy I didn't have to pay anything for, the first one. But the second one, this recent one, to get the large polyp removed, I had to pay a couple $100. Then I had to go into the hospital because of shit, and that I had to pay a couple $100. October, I got to go back, which will only be a little $30 copay to see the eye specialist. But then I'm going to get scheduled to go in for another procedure, which is going to be probably another $200 and some bucks. So it all adds up, and it's like boom, 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 and you try to get caught up, and then boom, 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 boom. So And anybody that wants to, I'm not begging for shit. I'm not doing anything. But yes, I will be, because YouTube is where I make extra money. And so when I have extra expenses, I do a little bit more YouTube so I can get extra money to pay for all the extra shit that happens in life. And anybody who doesn't like it, that sounds like a you problem, and you can kiss my entire white ass. How about that? Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you say. Hey, Doc.
Yay!
Appreciate it. And that's why I do the thing that some people don't like, but I don't care. The little goal of, getting 10 people to do the $2 thing, $20 for the live stream. That way, you don't have to deal with ads during the live stream. Nothing gets interrupted. He's lying. No, I'm not lying. It's during. After the fact, if you watch a replay, you're going to get ads because you weren't here. Not my problem. Again, you don't like it? Sounds like a you problem. And lucky for you, there are literally millions of other channels, and you don't have to waste your time or bother your little nonsensical head to come over here if you don't like it. So, again, kiss my entire white ass. What up, Kevlar? I'm glad somebody does. It's the bats. Oh my. Oh my, it's the bats. Everyone loves the bats. But you do have to watch. Because they will poop on your head.
He doesn't lie to you. Beware of the bats. They might just poop on your head.
And I do want to thank my members. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate the support. And I want to definitely thank my moderators, long time supporters of the channel, and you guys do a great job. I do really appreciate it. Who pissed me off? Oh, the list of people who didn't is shorter, Doc. No. No, what's this? Callie, I've seen your nice skills. You can make way more than $20. Yeah, I can't cook. I can cook for me and the wife, but I'm not a cook. I can cut up meat, but yeah. I told this story before, but I couldn't even get a job as a dishwasher once my site went. They wouldn't hire me or anything. No, I couldn't even answer phones and sweep the floors in a fucking tattoo parlor. Me, in a tattoo parlor. Yeah, that's dumb. That's bullshit. I don't know what you're talking about. I pay $13.99 a month for YouTube's for no ads and free music. There you go. Free. The butts, yeah, I got to start putting them back in. I do got to do that. I know for a fact U.S. doctors are getting paid so much. Go to another country and doctors don't get not even close. The U.S. government is taking advantage of U.S. people. Wake up. Everybody in the United States gets more than anybody everywhere else. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Even if you dig ditches and fucking pick weeds, you're still getting paid more than anywhere. Swoop by bats. like here. I'm 59 years old, Gen Xer here. Everybody annoys me. Yeah, everything annoys me too. So during election season to lose the political ads. But a friend told me I'd never go back. She was right. Lonnie Anderson died. She had excellent health. Yeah, right. Need a new key ring. I don't even know. I might even have some of them. I know I don't have any more stickers left. I don't know. I know my coffee cups are gone. My coffee mugs are gone. Nobody keeps up on the current RV life. But yeah, it's just a crazy thing. I mean, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. You just got to do what you do, and what are you gonna do? 3 mugs. Is his middle name. Nice. Yeah, again, it's, you know, my doctor, she gets fed up with some of the shit too, the bureaucracy and the paperwork and the red tape and everything, but she's awesome. I like her. She's good. We don't agree on everything, but 90%. But yeah, she just, she understands how things work. I have a couple friends that are nurses and in the medical field, and they know what the deal is. Bigger painted tank that said Harley Davidson. Do I look like a fucking people person? That's funny. Why was my name brought up by George Thomas? I don't know. I just saw it and it just said Miss Vicky. I don't know. It let me know you were in here. I didn't see you earlier. So hello, Miss Vicky. I didn't see anything except that. So I don't know whether it was good, bad, or indifferent. I'm not sure. I think you're the worst corrupt country. I wouldn't say we're the worst corrupt country. You want to go to some other countries? Yeah. And just for saying that, you would be stoned in the town square. So I wouldn't say, I wouldn't go that far. Bottle openers. Nice. What the shit you still haven't sent me. I learned to play guitar at 61. Second week and the fingertip pain is no joke. Yeah, it goes away pretty quick though. After you build up them calluses, it's not too bad. Like when I do walk and talk, yeah, it's too fucking hot to be out there now. Some days aren't too bad, but I just haven't been feeling too well. But before that, yeah, I'm not going outside and walking and talking when it's fucking 90 or it's raining or anything else. And I know Tater likes to go outside. He doesn't care about, going out there and standing in the rain so he can complain about the rain. But yeah, I don't use my phone to make videos, so I'm not taking an expensive fucking camera out in the rain. I don't give a what any fucking moron says why I do or do not go out in the rain and film. You go out in the fucking rain and ruin your shit. I'm not a moron. Some of these people are so fucking stupid, brain dead assholes. I don't think Jack's ever looked anything like it. Yeah, a lot of cats look like that. Yeah, you couldn't really tell if he said or not, but yeah, I agree. Oh, you haven't watched him? Yeah, I haven't watched him in a long time, and I don't miss it either. He's just so boring. I'm tired of the perpetual Groundhog Day bullshit. I'm over the dude. The problem with most nomads is they try to live a life free. Nothing's free. Yeah, and that's it. As I said in that one, a lot of people are, most people are wising up and getting that. They're still traveling and doing whatever they want, but they're getting that place where if things do go bad or, they can't find a place or whatever, they always have that place to retreat to and go to. Not just stuck on the side of the road somewhere in an RV or a van or whatever. Well, not me. I ain't lying. I haven't watched him in I don't know how long now. It's been literally weeks. It might even be a month now. It's literally been weeks. You can't fix it, but I think you're on to something. I think you're on to something, Doc. I used to hiking. Well, hiking in the rain, that's no big deal. Sometimes going out in the rain in the summertime, it feels good, but I'm not going to fucking go out and take my camera and shit out there to film shit to prove that it's raining. Fuck that. My ass stays inside in my mommy's basement. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. 74 minutes or two and gradually getting into the 90s on two. Yeah, we've been having pretty decent weather as far as temperature wise. It hasn't been too awfully bad, but yeah, it's supposed to jump up here shortly. Canadian people from the U.S. are the best people to talk to, very friendly and forgiving. Look at the government, done nothing about it. Yeah, well, government, that's their job, is to be dickheads and screw everybody over.
Yay!
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate all your support. I do appreciate it. Your continued support, I should say. Let's see, obviously, I've been living the nomadic lifestyle for 8 years. I have no complaints. Yeah, a lot of people enjoy it, have no problems. And that's what I was trying to say in the one video. No, he didn't buy a house. I haven't even done that lately. I haven't even been, unless somebody talks about that I'm watching, I don't know what he's doing. I don't really care either. He's just so boring to me anymore. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, a lot of nomads, they just, they go about this. I always say the best nomads are the ones that aren't on YouTube, because the ones that are on YouTube are trying to perpetuate this. My life is so grand and my life is so great, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't watch. And now that it's all drama filled, now it's all about this is happening, that's happening, this is going wrong. I check out every once in a while, what's that? It's the white dude and the black chick, Turned Up Life or whatever it is. They get, tons of, hundreds of thousands of views, and every video is just a drama-filled mess. And most of the videos, them traveling and doing this and that, but they throw in that little, oh, we had to go to the repair shop, and it's, oh my goodness, it's this and that and that. And, oh, we have to get a plug replaced. Ooh, but it's this, everything's a big drama-filled thing, and they just get tons and tons of views. We got the knock. Someone was in our camping space. Someone tried to break in. We were robbed. This got broken into. We broke down. Oh my God, it's worse than we thought. Every video is just a drama-filled thing. And again, I'm going to say it, and everybody's going to jump down my throat again, but Liz Amazing, drama. Her channel's a drama-filled channel. It's not about drama. Liz is great. And I'm not saying she's a bad lady. And you can't say that if every video is saying they bought an RV, they spent $200,000, they were in it one time in 6 years, and they won't give it back, and nothing works, and it's falling apart. Every single video, that's a drama-filled channel. Nothing except drama. And good on her. Her channel's doing great. I'm not saying she's a bad lady. She tries to help them out. She contacts the people. But still, it's successful because it's drama. It's not, hey, this is Liz Amazing, and these people spent $150,000 more than on the people that bought a house across the street on a rolling shit box that's falling apart. No, she says, yeah, it's garbage. She's not saying, oh, look, and they lived happily ever after. And these people, they bought another one. They sold everything in their house, and they took their retirement, and they spent $250,000 on this beautiful Class A RV, and they drove around and lived happily ever after. No one would watch. No one. It's drama filled. They bought this. They spent their entire life savings, and now they have nothing. And Thor won't do this, and this company won't do that. And I reached out to them, and these poor people. It's all drama. But if you say that, oh, she's not a drama channel. You're just fucking horrible, and you do. No, it's true. So all the RVers now, they're into it. Hey, I got the knock, or this happened, and this happened. This is drama. And now the big thing is, oh, van life is threatened forever. We can't go anywhere. We are lumped in with the homeless. This executive order made it illegal to be a van lifer. Van life is under attack. Oh my God, we have no place to park. We can't even park alongside the street. We can't go to Walmart. We're lumped in with fucking homeless people, and we're this and we're that. Oh, the world's coming to an end. I know the sky is falling, but that's the thing. And again, there's lots of people that are driving around doing things. Going, I don't have a problem. I'm not spending the last 5 minutes and going, oh, hey, let's go to the UP in the middle of summer during a schoolie event and then complain because we can't find a camping spot. No, everybody doesn't do that. Some people are going, okay, we're going from here to here. Well, let's make a reservation, or let's stop here. Let's find this little place. And they do. And they're not having any problems. But other people, the sky is falling. And when I said, again, like I said before, years ago, Walmarts are getting more strict and city ordinances. It doesn't matter if a Walmart wants to let you there or not, where the local municipality says no, 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 no. But everybody, oh, you're full of shit. You just sit there in your mommy's basement and you don't know nothing. You're full of shit. That's not happening. I can go anywhere and park anywhere. So now, when everybody's saying, oh, the sky's fine, we're homeless people and we're going to go to jail because of this executive order, is it really happening? Or is it just bullshit? Like before, like you told me. It's all just bullshit. It's all just for clicks and views. Or is it really happening? But it's been happening for years and nobody gave a shit until all of a sudden, an executive order made it. Well, yeah. And that's the thing. You don't want criminals running around, running amok, doing whatever they feel like, snatching people out of cars and taking their cars. And you don't want homeless people running around being all crazy and stabbing people and doing drugs and shitting in front of your fucking place and doing everything. But you don't want to do anything about it either. Well, I can't walk down because there's homeless encampments and the tents and I can't do this and that and that. Well, let's clean up the area. Oh, no, don't do that. You shouldn't let these, oh, well, they're marginalized group of people, so you should let them steal. As long as it's under $1,000, go ahead and let them steal. They need things. Well, we should stop. Oh, no. I don't feel safe in my own neighborhood. Well, let's clean the neighborhood up. No, that's not right either. So what the fuck do you want? And if you're going to get swept up in homeless bullshit, well, I got news for you. Many years ago, my daughter was sitting out front of my house in her truck, just sitting there listening to the radio. I think her and her friend or whatever, and they were just sitting there. A long time ago, probably 20 years ago. And a cop pulled up and gave them shit for sitting in their vehicle out in front of the house. Oh my God! They weren't even living in it. They weren't living in a van. They weren't vehicle dwellers. They weren't homeless people. They were just some kids sitting in their vehicle, listening to radio talking shit so they didn't have to fucking deal with their old man in the house. And they were approached by the police. No one gave a fuck. Now all of a sudden, some van dwellers are having a fit because they want to clean up the homeless situation. And places are tired of these homeless people just taking over. And it's just like other things. It's not like, okay, we locked this down. The entire country, from California to New York, from Maine to Florida, you cannot park on. No. It's up to every state. Again. Just like the Roe versus Wade thing when everybody lost their fucking mind. People in California, oh my God, they overturned. What are you worried about? Your fucking state, it's up to the state. And your state, it's not a big deal. Why are you worried about it? People lose their fucking mind about nothing just because. Because they do like Mikey, they doom scroll and they listen to all kinds of bullshit and they want to get all upset. The easiest way not to get all flipped out and not to get upset about shit is pay attention to what you need to pay attention to, and the other bullshit, just let it go. Because if everybody's happy, then the politicians definitely aren't. So it doesn't matter what you do, what side you're on. It's just, you know, like we've been talking about, life is short. We're only here for a short amount of time. Why stress over it? And if you're living the great life, the life that's so much better than living in the sticks and bricks, so much better than being a part of the society, so much better than being a slave to the man, well, then go out and live and park on the street. And if they're trying to stop it, well, that's your problem. That's your issue. Deal with it. Just like when we have issues with the rising cost of property taxes or home insurance or anything else, it ain't your problem. We got to deal with it because we live the shitty life. We don't live the free, cheap, and easy life like you do. And that's the whole problem. Whenever you're out there trying to perpetuate this bullshit that you live the life that's better than anybody else's, and we're the morons because we have a house and people went to work and they pay bills and stuff, and that's what I think is free. Because most of them that are bitching, not everybody, but most of them that are bitching because, well, I don't want to go to a campsite and pay. Well, yeah, because that's not free either. Like the one I was talking about, she said that, she laid it all out there. Just think about it, folks. $30 a day. $30 a night. And that's cheap. So if you pay $30 a night times 30, that's not cheap. If you're staying in some campsite that's $50, $60 a night, say $65 a night, that's more than some people pay for their mortgage. And that's why when these people lose their fucking minds, when the LTVA said that they were going to charge still less than $100, like 80 some dollars a month for you to get water, a dump station, and trash removal, and they lost their mind. Well, guess what? Wham, wham, wham. It's because they want everything for free.
Yay!
Thank you, Vic. They want to buy a vehicle, pay the insurance on it, and that's it. They don't want to have to do anything else. Nothing. Any money they get, they want to put in their pocket. Buy a little bit of food, throw some gas in this bitch, and that's it. I ain't paying for nothing. So as soon as they have to pay for something, they get all pissy. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm old, I'm grumpy, and I like things. I like creature comforts. I like air conditioning. I like heat when it's cold. I like to be able to go buy bulk and save money and put shit away in a freezer. I don't want to live in a van, climbing around on my fucking hands and knees, having a refrigerator this big, having to go to the Walmart and buy food every day, worried about, if I plug this in, I can't plug that in, and I got to charge my jackery, and we have to dry today because there was no sun, so I have to get my generator running. I don't want to do that. I want to flick a fucking switch and pay a bill and be done with it. And if that's shitty, then that's shitty. But if you want to live in a vehicle, live in a vehicle. But if some places you ain't allowed to live in them vehicles, guess what? You got a fucking steering wheel and a gas pedal. Go somewhere that does like your ass. That's all I can tell you. Because nobody gives a shit, do they? Yeah, that's $30 a month. But some places now, some places that were $25, $30, or 60, 65 and 70 is what I'm hearing, what I'm told. I don't know because I don't live out there and I don't have to deal with the shit. Thanks, Dinger. Appreciate it. I am starting to feel better. I don't feel great. I'm not 100%, but I do feel better than I did last weekend. That's for sure. I want to pay nothing too. I know. I would like to pay absolutely nothing. We all would. We all would. Isn't that the goal in life? To get money and not have to pay anything out? Isn't that the goal? I would like to do it too, but hey, I'm not going to live in a van to do it. Whenever it's important audio service. My father-in-law owns it 50 years. Yeah, what does this say? The LTV is still, well, that's cool. And they had nothing to bitch about. But even if it does go up, it's cheap as dirt. Where else can you go? Even if they raise it to $600, where else can you go besides a homeless shelter? Where else can you go for less than $100 a month? 7 months. 7 months for $600. Oh my God, that's outrageous. How dare they? Jesus Christ, $180 for 7 months. What are you bitching about? You go dump your dumpster. Oh, they didn't empty the dumpster. Who gives a fuck? It's $180 for 7 months. Shut the fuck up, you whiny little bitches. That shit infuriates me. Gonna cry about spending a little bit of money. Are you kidding me? I had to pay $180 for 7 months, and I can go fill up with water, and I can dump my shit, and I can dump my trash, all for $180, and I can do it for 7 whole months. And I can take 17 acres if I feel like it. I just put some rocks and some cones around, and I tell everybody who can and who cannot come in my campsite. And $180? Oh my goodness. Man, shut the hell up. These people are tripping me out. People are nuts. So, yeah, $25. Look, we'll say $26 a month. And remember, we did the last time we talked about this, Marilyn. Even if they did want to make it like $600, I think you're the one that did the math on that too. It was like $85 or $87 or something like that. $87 a month or $85 a month. I'm like, good Lord. I would love to be able to live for 80 some bucks a month and still have water and a place to dump my trash and a place to dump my shit. I would love that. Good Lord. Speaking of cones, how's Maddie? 85 anyway. Yeah, see? I thought that's fucking great. I guess Maddie's okay. He recovered from this cone ordeal. That was funny, though. I thought that was funny. Is crime high in Quartzsite? I don't think so. I'm sure that it's getting worse over the years. As I've covered the nomads, I've noticed that, yes, things have gotten worse. And I talked about that before, too. They think because they're escaping society and neighborhoods that, you know, they're going to be hunky-dory. But, oh, no, it's no secret. I have a crush on you. I'm going to start talking about you soon. You're just a moron that doesn't know anything about Nomadic Fanatic or what he did to me or anything. You're just, so you can pull your head out of your ass and here's a bag of dicks. Go suck on them. Oops. Give them a mansion in the marble. Wouldn't be shiny. That's right. I don't think so. We talked about that a little bit. I don't think that he will. He might, if enough people make fun of him for not. It's all just nuts. But, yeah. And again, there's plenty of nomads that go out there, they just do their thing. They go out, they live their life. They're like everybody else. It's great day to day. Yesterday sucked, but today's better. Kind of like living anywhere, isn't it? Right? But it's the ones that, again, that say, you know, they have to keep up this this perpetual thing that my life is so much better. You need to follow the Bob, sell everything, quit your life, run out away and live in a vehicle and drive around and live in Walmart parking lots. It's the best. Well, it's not the best for everybody. And again, it's like, I have a wife, I have a family, I have things to do, and I have issues. I would like to be near a doctor so I can go to the doctor. I need to be near someone that can take care of my eye issues. And I have grandchildren that I would like to see grow up. And again, I have a wife. So when you see some of these folks and like Scotty Caravan, Scotty, he's a cool guy. I like him. He's a single dude. He can live in a van. What are you going to do if you got a wife and kids? Going to live in a van? Got a wife, kids, bird, dog, refrigerator this big to feed 6 people and everything. Even Tater now, he's crying the blues because he has to leave because he has to go get cat food and kitty litter because he got 5 fucking cats he got to feed and clean up shit after. And he needs to buy, he needs another trailer to pull around just with cat food and litter because he's a dipshit. But, if you have to keep up the thing that your life is better than everybody else's, and it's the only way you can pay for your life is to make YouTube videos, you got to come up with ideas every single day, and it gets old and it gets stale and it gets boring. So you got to talk about the knock. You got to talk about somebody tried to break in. You got to talk about, I got a flat tire. And you got to talk about all that shit now. And now your life isn't so grand. But like I said, the people that are the best nomads are the ones that that don't get on here and rely on YouTube. If they make occasional YouTube videos going, I'm here, I'm there, this is what I'm doing, they're the best ones. But when it's their job and they have to rely on it just to eat tomorrow and show off their great, exuberant fucking nomadic life, they're the worst ones. And they make it bad for everybody else. The ones that are just traveling around, having fun, and living a different way than everybody else. They're like me with my carnivore. This is the way I eat. I'm not saying you have to do it. This is the way they live. They're not saying you have to do it. They're just saying this is the way they do it, and this is how they enjoy it. And they have good days and bad days, just like everybody else. They have shitty people in their community and good people in their community, just like everybody else. They're not the ones to say, this is great, and if you're not doing it, you're a moron. You need to... No. Now, I do generalize everything that I'm talking about because I'm not going to sit here and say, well, the nomads, well, except for this person, that person, this person, that person, those person, this person, blah, 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 because there's exceptions to every rule and everything. So it's just like Republicans, Democrats, Northern people, Southern people, East Coast people, West Coast people. This person, that person, this group of people, that group of schoolies, van dwellers. Yeah. It's a generalization because that's what the majority does. And that's what the majority perpetuates. And this is what you think of and what you see. Everyone's not like that. There's exceptions to every rule. But again, when you're talking about a subject or a group of people, you're not going to go, oh, well, except, and then take 25 minutes to explain all the exceptions. If anybody doesn't get it and they don't understand it, that's not my problem. That's not my issue. Again, sounds like a you problem, and you can kiss my entire white ass. And yes, if you get the chance and you have the opportunity and you have the means, and again, I say it all the time, especially for older folks, you served your time. You served your sentence, if you will, in the nicest way. You had your 9 to 5-er. You had your home. You had your children. You managed to keep them alive and got them to an age where they're having their own children now. So now it's your turn to go do whatever you want to. And if whatever you want to is getting an RV and traveling around and, like they said, see this beautiful country, then you go right ahead. It's the people that are 24, 25, 26, 30, 35 to go, I don't want to work. I want to live and sleep in Walmart parking lots. And these people are telling me I'm homeless now and I don't want to do anything but do. They're the ones that they're not thinking of anything. When they get to be 55, 60, 65, what are they going to do? Will they even be around? Because I'm sure they're not going to the doctor and taking care of themselves. I'm sure they're not doing the things that us old farts need to go do, because just like any old machine, parts start to wear out and shit stops working after a while and you got to replace it. And it's happening to us all. From the moment we come out and the doctor slaps our ass and we start screaming, that's when you begin the descent. And one day it's all over. It's time for the big dirt nap. And these people that, again, served their time, did what they were supposed to do, did what everybody does, and prepared for life, whether they have their 401ks and their pensions or not, but they still got to that time where they saved a little nest egg, they have their Social Security, and they go, maybe one's a veteran and whatever, and then a couple, they go off and they do whatever they want to do, and they travel. Bless them. But when you're 30 and you go, I give up. I'm going to do nothing. And then when you get 65, you go, I don't feel good. I'm sick. This happened because I never went to the doctor. I never did this. I never did that. I don't have fucking health insurance. I don't have any money saved. I don't have nothing because I gave up. I quit everything. I sold everything. I bought an old rundown fucking van for $5,000. I put a solar panel on the top and a shit bucket in the back. And this is where I live. I don't know. But just like everything else, you don't have to agree with me. Not in the least bit. I gotta find it. Oh, I found it. That's right, ma'am. You don't have to agree with me. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. Well, that didn't work.
That's my opinion!
What we do here is go back.
Yay!
Thank you. I do appreciate it. Everybody have a good one. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me on another Thursday. Until next time, I'm outie.